The return on invested capital of Microsoft is 24-ish%. Apple's is 60%. Apple's popping cash of 140 billion up, 2 quarters in a row up to a new level. Amazon is doing what Amazon's doing. Do we still not understand the profit-making machines they are that allow for the future investment?
No, you're absolutely right about it, but there is also a question, and you have to, think about the other side of the argument as well. At what point the number becomes very big? For Amazon, for example, we are expecting 220 billion just in this year. Next year, it's going to go up. It's okay. So it's about 250, 260 billion. What happens after that? So you have to come to an idea, because very soon these numbers will get to a point, it'll be very difficult to fund them. So we don't know whether that year is 28, 29, 30. And if you are doing a DCF, you do need to have that framework in your hand as well. Apple, probably the easiest one to understand right now. The only issue they are facing is supply issues,
right,
which means if you can't buy the computer today, you will buy 3 months from now. It's okay. But it's not changing their business model, as we know.
Paul, we need to be clear on jargon. DCF, think, is discounted cash flow.
That's what I remember from business school days.
Nailed it.
Anurag's way ahead of us. Anurag, as to the Apple story here, stock's trading down 6-7% here in the pre-market here. Talk to us about what you learned on the call last night from Apple and their business outlook.
I think the results were very good, and barring one minor miss, I think overall things were very good. But the call actually told us a lot of different stories, that FX is hitting them quite a bit. But the bigger problem is that they are really supply constrained right now, which means the parts they don't have to take care of the strong demand of the phones and the Macs that they are seeing. Yeah. And what that is going to do is just going to delay growth rate. So it is very much likely, they've already given guidance for the next quarter, which is September. But if this thing doesn't get resolved, I think there is risk to the December quarter growth numbers also.
Okay, I'll go with that. But, I love this guy out on Twitter, Hedgie Markets, had a beautiful summary of this, the cash, the balance sheet, etc. Isn't there supply constraint good news because they have a massive demand reality? I mean, the reality is Michael Barr wants a new Neo, right?
Yes.
But I'm completely with you on that. There is no doubt about it that you're not going to lose those customers. But you also look at Apple's valuation vis-a-vis Microsoft or Google or Amazon at this point. I mean, it's in the 30s compared to, low 20s for all the others. So there is almost a 30, 40, 50% gap between the two companies. So you have to take that into account as well.